What is up, everybody? It's your boy Flash from ALWT Gaming, aka Malachi 36. That is 36 on over here with Mill Dewey Carrot up in here. How you doing today with your purple background?
Doing okay. Can't complain. Living life, having a good time. You know.
Heard that, man. What's been going on with you? What have you been playing lately? What have you been watching lately?
Haven't really been watching much lately. I've actually been kind of up and down, kind of feeling a bit under weather. I think it's just this whole changing of weather systems, especially the stuff that's happening up in Canada and all coming down. It's just affecting me kind of weirdly. So haven't been watching too much, besides maybe like just pulling up YouTube and having some comedy shows running on the background like Month of the Week or Whose Line Is It Anyway. It's just have it running as a background filler or DBZ Abridged. Can't go wrong with that. In terms of games, I've been playing a lot of my Wandering Village. Can't talk much about that because I am playing beta testing on there, and they said please don't talk, and I'm not. I've been saying I'm playing beta, and I'm actually like loving it.
He's been playing Redacted. He's been playing Redacted.
Exactly. Repeat. And enjoying beep with beep and beep. Anyways, also been playing V Rising, the new update. They actually did have to wipe the worlds because of the changes that they made. I actually don't mind it though, because now we have towering systems. So in other words, you actually can now build floors to your castles as a vampire. So you can actually, it's default set to 3 floors, but you can actually change up to at least 8. They did say it can slow down processing, but I'm pretty sure that's only if you're playing on a public server or something. So, they've got that now, new stuff, new abilities, new creatures walking around, and I'm enjoying it. I'm having a great time already again with the new update. So I've been playing that, been playing Master Duel as well here and there, and then also been on with Phasmophobia with it's the 9-ball gravity and hates abs. We're getting ready for the new 2.0 progression update, so just trying to burn through that, get our levels up, having a good old time. And people say it's scary. I'm like, and it's still kind of scary actually, because everyone's like, oh, all these jump scares are getting so old. They're doing something. I'm like, you go away for like a day or two and come back, and you just walk around like, oh, I got this, and then it just pops in front of your face. It's enough to make you just squeal. Like, it's so good.
We did get team wiped in the prison. That was hilarious.
Oh, that was funny as heck.
I think it was just like, oh my god.
We're like, we've got this, and then he's like, just killed. I'm like, shoot, I'm trying to survive. And then you're Abby, like, is it alive? Is it done? And it's like, takes, you just hear her character's dying, and I'm like, son of a, I'm like, okay, I hit it. It comes closer. I'm like, okay, this is BS. How is it fighting me? And they just wiped us all.
Like I said,
it wasn't like it wasn't one of those things where we were like, oh my god, screaming in terror. No, we were just like, son of a god. So Phasmo, it's still so much a fun game. It's still, like I said, it has those pop-up scare moments on, and then those times where we're just running it in, or sorry, I gotta rephrase this. Gravity's running in screaming, come at me, go. Just like, where are you? Just starts cussing at it. It's hilarious. So we have a good time on there. Demonologist has gotten a new update. We've also been playing that too, as what we can. So, we're just having fun on some of these games, and with some news coming out here, hopefully we can have fun with more people.
Well, before I elaborate on that type of news, I do want to. It sounds like that's been something that has been on 9-ball's plate too as well. So introducing my other co-host here is the 9-ball, aka Corner Pocket, aka my guy. How's it going with you? How have you been? What's been new with you? What have you been watching? What have you been playing in addition to Phasmophobia?
Oh, well, I've been playing not really quite a bit. I've been letting with my family over. I've been letting my cousin and stuff play. We've been playing a lot of Roblox with the family. Various games. We play a lot of unofficial Uno. Doors, we beat Doors on there. And Super Golf.
Okay.
We've been playing a lot of that. Outside of that, Control, of course, about to beat that. Watch the showcase, stream that, which was fun. I wanted to check it out still. Show-wise, I've been actually watching The Flash for some reason. I finished The Flash.
Hmm?
This is not a 10th season. That was the final season. I'm like, I might as well watch the last season. So The Flash is done. Went to a couple movies. Went to go see Boogeyman and what else did I see? Boogeyman and Transformers.
You haven't seen Spider-Man yet?
No, I haven't. I've never watched the first one.
Oh, you haven't seen?
Really?
Oh, wow.
I never really
kind of-
watched it in the Spider-Verse.
Okay.
Interesting.
But how'd you like the Boogeyman?
It's all right. It's okay. I mean, like I said, it is a horror movie, so if you're not into scary movies,
On a rating
about
of
like
1 to 10, how would you compare it to Phasmophobia?
oh, it's not as fun as Phasmophobia. Phasmophobia is so much fun. It is so much fun. I love the some of the ones, especially if you like run into a demon. It is hilarious watching a grab. Like, oh God, it's a demon. We're leaving.
Or me, oh, hey, we're going to go downstairs. Well, I'm dead.
But yeah, we've been having a ton of fun. Of course, I'm playing Master Duel, building some, let's say, unique and fun decks. Fixed up a couple oldies. So we're gonna be taking. For me, I'm gonna be taking Shianui's back because I'm playing like it's. I mean, I'm watching Demon Slayer. You got to take Shianui's.
Yep.
The Spirit Master, dude. The Shianui Samurai, and the Sword Saga.
So not to interrupt or intervene, but I know on here on More Relevant, you had said that you were playing Liza P, the trial for that, correct?
Oh yes, that is true. I tried some of that last night.
Yeah. So what are your full thoughts about the Liza P so far that you played?
It's pretty fun. It's very Souls-like. I mean, you can get punished heavily for messing up, but it may be because I went with a more dexterity build, like I did on Bloodborne. Because this one, a dexterity build is basically using a rapier.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more like you're dancing in you're going back out of combat to dance back in, hit them, and then dance back out. You're not trying to tank hits or anything, so that's very important.
Literally, you're going poking, go on out.
Yeah.
Now, is that the only weapon that they offer? It's just the rapier?
No, it's like 3 different weapons. It's like I think it's like a sword for just a strength build. I want to say a tanky build. I have to relook. And the dexterity build. I went with dexterity. I think the sword is more of a tank build. Oh no, strength build. That's if you want hard hits. Like you going toe to toe, and you're in there. You're in it to win it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The leveling system pretty much is a lot of the same. As there's just they use something different for like the flame, where you level up, and when you die, of course, you lose all your whatever
Souls or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, the souls equivalent.
How is there custom character customization in there?
What do you mean? Like you can make your own character?
Yeah.
No, not
So
in
they
this
give you a canon character that you just play as.
Right now, they may switch it, but I can't say on that. It's a demo.
Gotcha. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, I've been actually watching a lot of Never Have I Ever, which if you guys ever seen The Office, the girl that plays Kelly Kapoor, the Indian girl, she's the one that is like directing Never Have I Ever, and I've watched it a while back, like over there's like 3 seasons that was out and everything like that. Saw all 3 seasons, but now there's a 4th season that I'm assuming recently came out that I didn't know about. So been watching that. Hilarious show for sure. Some might even consider it like a chick flick or whatever, or like a high school drama, but it's definitely entertaining and funny. Anime wise though, been watching my Demon Slayer, Hell's Paradise, Home Hero, how Raeliana ended up at the Duke's Mansion. Yeah, so I've been watching all my animes lately. I can't wait for Oshinoko for tomorrow. So I'm definitely gonna look that up and check to see what new updates are with that one, as well as Kimetsu. Want to see what that's going to turn into too as well, especially with the Archons that they have introduced in that show. Video game wise, though, I've been playing a lot of FIFA. Played a little bit of Final Fantasy 14, but more importantly, as of recently, I played legitimately probably one of the best demos, if not the best demo I've ever played yesterday. Legitimately one of the best.
Let me guess what it is. Does it start with an F?
It does. It does.
Does it end in a 16?
It ends in a 16. It's Final Fantasy 16 for anyone that can't put that together. It was. Now I will say it was cutscene heavy, but I was enthralled with everything that was inside the cutscene, and I don't think I've ever had a game demo sell me so hard on a game. Like, I was already inside the game, like I was already wanting it, already have it pre-ordered and everything like that. But if I didn't have it pre-ordered after playing that demo and the way that they just left you off with a freaking cliffhanger, that would have been like, because Square Enix did the very smart thing that after you complete the demo, it says, hey, here's pre-order deluxe, pre-order standard. They did that right afterwards. I would have been roped into that. That would have been the nail in the coffin for me. Because it was just really good. And I talked to Silent about it yesterday, earlier in the day, and me and him were just like, my goodness, dude. And like the way that they just have, again, I'm not really one to like kind of pick up on this or really care about this, but it's a rated M Final Fantasy, which is the first time that they really had a rated M outside of Type 0. But even Type 0 was like kind of like a spin-off thing or whatever. But they went hard. This is like a numbered Final Fantasy, if you will, that's rated M. And they use curse words so effectively and appropriately. It's not like they're not just throwing curse words in there just because they said, oh, we're rated M, so we can do it. No, they did it as this is how someone would speak if they were in this situation. And it was very like the voice acting was so believable. Like at the end, I literally had goosebumps, and then it hit me with the thanks for playing. I was like, that's it? That's all I get to play? Look at the time, I've been playing for 2.5 hours. So it was a good demo, but I didn't want it to end. I wanted to keep going. I was just like, oh my goodness. So I talked to Silent about it. Then afterwards, I reminded Gravity or I let him know that the demo was out. He ended up playing it, and he messaged me this morning when I woke up for work, and he's just like, bro. And I was like, did you finish it? He's like, yes. And I started texting him, and he just called me. He was just like, bro, we have to talk about this. And yeah, man, it was such a good demo. Such a good demo.
That's good.
I will say, if you're not a fan of Game of Thrones and even Attack on Titan, that's actually something that Gravity have made me realize. It is very Attack on Titan-esque as well in some of the elements, and I was just like, you know what, it really is. But if you're a fan of Game of Thrones, fan of Attack on Titan, and like the gameplay loop of Devil May Cry, this is easily going to be a Final Fantasy for you, easily.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's extremely extraordinary, and I would recommend anyone that has a PS5. Now, do keep that in mind. It is only on PS5 for the demo, but make sure if you guys have a PS5, download the demo. Comes out in 9 days, and I cannot wait. Today, again, welcome to episode 16 of All Things Gaming, season 3 on June 13th, 2023. I want to appreciate everyone that's viewing this right now on the channel, on Twitch right now. Appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Make sure you guys are following us. If you guys want to use your Twitch Prime account for us, because I know you guys can use that monthly, feel free to go and do that. If you don't use it for us, perfectly fine. Make sure you guys use it for another Twitch streamer. That way they get the $5 because you get the free $5 if you are a Twitch Prime user. But today, even though there's a lot of showcases that was going on, there's surprisingly not a ton of video game news. So we're actually going to talk about the games that are coming out this year, the games that we did see about at the showcases. And I have a couple showcases pulled up here. We're going to try to cover the PlayStation Showcase briefly, Summer Game Fest that we reacted to. That one will also be briefly since we reacted to it. Xbox Showcase, Ubisoft Forward, and Capcom Showcase. All those had recently happened within the week. So very, very exciting stuff there. We're going to kind of just talk about that a little bit. And then we got a couple fun ones for you guys if we get to that point. But of course, you guys already know that every single year or every single showcase or stream, we always have to talk about the Fantasy Gaming League and how it's shifted a little bit, and where the first places are at, last places are at, all that. So this is what it looks like. Oh, and before I get inside that, the rules. So on that, the rules again, it's very similar to fantasy football. You're against everybody though, as opposed to being against one person, and it's on an annual basis versus weekly basis. 100 points is the threshold with 100 points is the scale with 70 points being the threshold. So anything that scores on Metacritic above 70 gains you points. Anything that is below loses you points. So if I get an 80 on Tears of the Kingdom, then that's 10 points because that's 10 points above 70. Whoever has the most points at the end of the year walks away as the victor. Mildewy Carrot won the first year. Ohio won the second year. And right now it's trending for Mildewy Carrot to take out the third year as well. But we're going to see if we're going to catch up. We're going to see if it's going to catch up. So right now, and there's also these things called counter picks too, where you can pick a game that's on another person's list. You can try to screw them up because you can either have them not drop the game, and if it doesn't come out, then they just have a vacant spot. If it does come out, but you think it does poorly, you gain the points that your opponent loses. But if it does great, you lose the points that they gain. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword scenario there. So right now, in no particular order, we have Zaka Corp. It's the 9-ball who has Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, which got him 32 points. Wolong Fallen Dynasty 11 points. Redfall negative 11 points. The Wolf Among Us not coming out this year. The Plucky Squire pending. Senua Saga Hellblade 2 not coming out this year. Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 pending. System Shock 6 points. Tekken 8, Mortal Kombat, both of those are pending, and is the kind of pick of Sons of the Forest. He has 37 points currently. And next up is ALWT Gaming, aka me. I have Final Fantasy 16. Street Fighter 6, 24 points. Nice. Hades 2 and Forza Motorsport, both pending. Horizon Call of the Mountain, 10 points. Oxenfree 2, Lost Signals, pending. Eater Knights, Stellar Blade, and Remnant 2, those are all pending. Power World is not coming out this year, and I have a counter pick of Black Myth Wukong, sitting at 34 points. Sitting at 50 points is Illuminatus Living, who has Resident Evil 4 Remake, 24 points. Hollow Knight Silksong, pending. Octopath Traveler 2, 15 points. Like a Dragon Ishin, 11 points. Sea of Stars and Bomb Rush Cyberfunk, both those are pending. He has 4 open spots. He has the counter pick of The Wolf Among Us 2, which is not coming out this year. Sitting at 16 points.
Like Jet Set Radio Future.
Sitting at 16 points is Titan Brain Go Punch, aka Silent, who has Fire Emblem Engage, 11 points. Liza P, Armor Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, Pikmin 4, all those are pending. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, which is not coming out this year and was counterpicked by Gravitron. So there you go, a little light at the end of the tunnel for you there, Gravitron. He has Theater Rhythm, Final Bar Line, 16 points. Metro Prime 4, Dragon Age Dreadwolf, both of those are pending. He has 2 open spots, and he has a counterpick of Bayonetta Origins, Cereza, and the Lost Demon, which got him negative 11 points. Sitting at 63 points, we have Carrot Patch Inc., aka Mildewy Carrot, who has Hogwarts Legacy, 14 points. Marvel Spider-Man 2, pending. Wild Heart and Company of Heroes 3 both have 9 points. Sons of the Forest, pending. Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp, 11 points. Minecraft Legends, 0 points. Terra Nil, 12 points. Atelier Ryza 3, Alchemist and the of the End and the Secret Key, 12 points. I know, right? He has an open spot, and he has a counter pick of One Piece Odyssey, which got him negative 4 points. Dr. Q is up next with Suicide Squad Kills Justice League, not coming out this year. Dead Space Remake, 19 points. Alan Wake 2, pending. Dead Island 2, 5 points. Bayonetta Origins, Cereza and the Lost Demon, 11 points. He has 5 open spots. Has a counter pick of Forspoken, which got him 3 points. And he has 38 points right now.
I have a question.
Yes.
When did Dead Island 2 come out?
It's been out for a little bit.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I remember getting a little hype when it just dropped, and then it showed up, and then I guess it just launched one day.
Yeah, it did something very similar to Biomutant.
Okay.
Next up is Gravitron, aka Gravity, who has Star Wars Jedi Survivor 14 points, Forspoken -3 points, Atomic Heart 4 points, Black Myth Wukong not coming out this year, Skull and Bones pending. He has 5 open spots. He has a kind of pick of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is confirmed, not coming out this year. We also have Make Ohio Great Again, aka Ohio, who has Diablo 4 18 points, Starfield pending, Assassin's Creed Mirage pending, One Piece Odyssey 4 points, Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl pending, and he has 5 open spots with the kind of pick of Skull and Bones, and again he has 23 points. So that is what your fantasy gaming crew is looking like at the moment. Make sure you guys are tuning in. If you guys go to fantasy, I think it's fantasycritic.com. Fantasy Critic Games, whatever. Just make sure you guys are tuning in every Tuesday. We'll go over it every Tuesday. So there you go. And then, of course, you guys already know that I always have to do the shameless plug. Make sure you guys are getting your Raise energy drinks from Red Sports, reppsports.com. Type in ALWT Gaming at checkout and get 15% off. That is 15% sign off on your Raise energy drinks if you guys like energy drinks, period. It does not have any sugar in it either. So you guys don't have to worry about a sugar rush. But you do have to be drinking in moderation still because of the amount of caffeine that's in it. So make sure you guys are paying attention to all that. But without further ado, again, not a ton of stories. So we're going to talk about the games that are coming out this year. I'm going to start in June. We're going to skip everything that had came out previously. And I'm going to start in June at the very beginning. So what has already came out right now?
June in the beginning is past.
We have Etrian Odyssey Origins Collection, which is on Switch and PC. Slayers X, which came out on PC. Street Fighter 6 came out on PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, PC. That was on June 2nd. Super Mega Baseball 4, that came out already on all this everything. We Love Katamari Reroll Royal Riviere. I don't like saying that. We Love Katamari Reroll Plus Royal Riviere. That's what it is. That came out on everything. Tiny Thor came on Switch and PC. Amnesia, The Bunker, came out on everything. Diablo 4 came out on June 6th. Bleak Sword DX came out on Switch and PC. Harmony, The Fall of Riviere came out on June 8th. Grey Hill Incident, and that was on PC, by the way. Grey Hill Incident came on PS4, PS5, and PC. Layers of Fear came out. Now it's going to be the new stuff. So Layers of Fear is coming out June 15th on PS5, Xbox, the Xbox Series, and PC, so next gen. And that's what I'll say. Anytime it's like the PS5, Xbox Series X/S, I'll just say next gen. So full disclosure for that moving forward. Stack Island PC is coming out on the 16th. Aliens Dark Descent comes out on everything on June 20th. Crash Team Rumble comes out on everything except for PC. Doesn't come out on PC or Switch. That's on June 20th as well. The Pegasus Expedition, PC only, June 20th. Trepang 2, PC only, June 21st. Dr. Fetus Mean Meat Machine comes out on everything, June 22nd. Final Fantasy 16 comes out June 22nd on PS5 only. Forever Skies, PS5, PC, next gen. So that's June 22nd as well. Nimbus Infinity, PC only, June 22nd. Silicon City, PC only, June 22nd. One Lonely Outpost, PC Early Access, June 26th. Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life, next gen, Switch and PC. Yomi 2, PC only. Slavic Punk Old Timer, PC only. The other two were June 27th. Slavic Punk Old Timer is June 28th. June 29th is Enclave HD, which is last gen and Switch. Crime O'Clock, Switch and PC, June 30th. And then June 30th as well is Master Detective Archives Raincoat on Switch only. So far, before we go inside July, is there any games that stick out to you guys that you guys are excited for or looking into possibly getting and trying out?
Oh God, you just threw a bunch of games at me.
I know. I'm like,
I did.
I kept like half of it in my head, and I'm like, I don't know if it's the half I want.
Yep. I'm actually gonna, and this is what I do to make it a little easier too as I go through it. I'm throwing inside the thread I'm pulling from inside our little chat there, so you can take a look at all the games and confused. Because honestly, on this entire list, I'm looking through it, and there's really 2 games three games that I'm interested in. 2 of them came out already, and that's Street Fighter 6 and Diablo 4. I'm not going to get those immediately, but those are on my to-do list when I have a moment to do that. The number one that I'm looking forward to, which is no surprise, is Final Fantasy 16. Very excited for that in 9 days. And that's it. Everything else is not really... I've never heard of it or just does not sound enticing to me.
For me, I'm going through
just June.
Amnesia.
Okay.
Amnesia the Bunker. Horror game. It's one of the main... Anybody knows the new version of horror, Amnesia was one of the first ones to deal with like a cosmic psychological style with sanity. Amnesia, well, it's not one of the first ones, but it's one of the better known ones. So I'm a bit into that one. Of course, Diablo 4. I don't know about the Grey Hill. I want to try Layers of Fear. I'm scared of aliens because
not had the best recently.
Not the best track record. I mean, Alien Isolation was fantastic. And Creative Assembly, the company that made it, didn't even normally work on horror games. Final Fantasy 16, yeah, but that one for me may have to wait because I just put another game on hold. So we're gonna wait on that one. Outside of that, those games, what is Break Sword? I don't know what Break Sword is. Bleak Sword, I mean. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't either.
And I just don't know how I feel about the Dr. Fetus's mean meat machine.
Yeah, I don't. Well, how do you? What was this month looking like for you there, Mildew? Is there any games that's on your list that's on this list that looks enticing to you for you to pick up eventually?
Kind of looking through right now. I was actually looking through it right now. I was like in like the earlier months. Definitely Diablo. Aliens Dark Descent, I kind of want any more on. Amnesia Bunker I've seen looks pretty good. Katamari, I love Katamari. I would love to get that one for sure. That one's always a fun one. And then trying to think here. I'm trying to remember what these were. Oh, Forever Skies. I think if that's what I'm thinking. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Where you are?
I don't know what that is.
Yes, I think that's the one where you get the blimp and you're like above the toxic clouds and having to go around surviving and all. Yes, I believe that's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, it has a blimp on the cover here, so I'm assuming
that's
it
the
is.
one I'm thinking of. That's the one I actually played the demo for, and that's a lot of fun. It's kind of like Raft, but post-apocalyptic. I was trying to remember. It's been so long, so I enjoyed that one.
Okay. Moving on over to July, there's a couple that's on my list right there too as well that I'm interested in. But we're going to start off with PSVR 2 Synapse, which is on July 4th. Guilt on everything except for Switch on July 6th. Oxenfree 2 Lost Signals, PS4, PS5, Switch, PC on July 12th. Exo Primal on everything except for Switch on July 14th. Ember Knights, Switch and PC, July 18th. Turbo Overkill, PC only on July 18th. My Friendly Neighborhood, July 18th, and that's a PC only. Immortals Avium, Next Gen and PC on July 20th. Also on the 20th is Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening, PS4, Switch, and PC. Pikmin 4, Switch only on 21st. Remnant 2 on Next Gen PC on July 25th. July 27th is Double Dragon Gaiden Rise of Dragon on everything. The Expanse Telltale series, episode 1 on everything except for Switch on July 27th. And then lastly, Disney Illusion Island on Switch only on July 28th. So on this one, the ones that interest me, may not get it day one, but that do interest me, is Exoprimal, Immortals of Avium, Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening, but I do have to see more of what this. Maybe not this one. Nope, not this one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's coming out the
You
Switch.
sure?
Come on, it's coming out the Switch.
But
Come
Remnant 2, I'm excited for. And then Double Dragon Gaiden, Rise of Dragon. Those last two, I'm excited for, but I'm only excited if I have people to play it with. So yeah, that's my July hype list looking like right there. 9. We're gonna go with Mildewy this time. Mildewy.
So I'm definitely looking forward to Exoprimal, for sure. Definitely looking forward to Remnant 2, because you guys remember we all did. We streamed Remnant 1, Remnant from the Ashes, and I really am looking forward to doing that with you guys again, hopefully.
Yep.
Here in the near future. Definitely, I'm also kind of looking forward to Pikmin 4. I do enjoy the Pikmin series, so that one I'm definitely waiting for. Synapse seems interesting. It kind of reminds me of an older game I played, but I'm kind of still on the fence about that one. And I think that one I thought was it was I think it's only for VR too, so it's not a first buy for me because I don't have VR. But it's definitely, the concept is very interesting. Other than that, I think that was it for me. And besides Immortals of Avian too, that one definitely looks really good. So,
9-ball.
Guilt. Guilt was a game that actually premiered as an exclusive on the console we don't talk about no more, Stadia.
What's that? Sounds like a disease.
Yeah, it sounds like the name of my toilet, but anyway. This one's going to depend on the price, but if it's like cheap enough, I'll probably look into it. Outside of that, Remnant 2, Double Dragon Gaiden, depending on the price again.
Yes, sir.
That's just nostalgia bait for me, more or less.
It's same.
I was raised on Double Dragon.
Never played it.
Think of Shredder's Revenge, but literally like two brothers fighting.
Yep. There was even a cartoon. You remember the cartoon?
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm not that old.
What was it? Was it good?
Oh.
But again, it's nostalgia. I used to play it all the time.
I mean, I could tell just by looking at some of the just the art for it. Like it had the pixelated art. I'm like, this is definitely. It kind of reminded me of like heavy metal style, gameplay. It's like definitely like pixelated stuff. So don't get me wrong though. Those are the classics. Those are the goodies in the old ones.
Yep. And one more. Well, The Expanse, a Telltale series.
Okay.
I've watched The Expanse before. I need to finish it. I might start it back over. But The Expanse was kind of an interesting sci-fi about, I guess you had like the people known as the Belters, and they would bring water to different places and stuff, and some big conspiracy happens between Earth and Mars and stuff. So I actually kind of like the series. I need to start it back over and watch. That might be the next show I watch.
The only concern I've got with that, just sorry to cut in there, is Telltale's not been doing too well lately.
I know. But episode 1, if it comes out low enough, I might give it a go, see if I like it.
No,
Outside of that, I might wait a bit and see if Immortals of Avian, if it's multiplayer. If not, I'm going to wait. And Exoprimal, if I have friends, I might play it. I mean, I don't see myself playing that game solo.
That's the same for me too. That's a game that I would play Exo. Like now, me and Shalom Keese, aka Dr. Q, we actually streamed the beta that came out on PlayStation about a month ago. So that was one of the things that we did on our Thursday streams in place of playing Back 4 Blood. And we had a good time with it. It was definitely cool. But that would be a game that I'd put in hours if I had a squad to run with. On over to August. This one has a couple that I'm interested in, and when I mean like a couple, I truly mean a couple. There's not a lot in this month that I'm looking forward to. But we have WrestleQuest, which is coming on everything on August 8th. August 9th has 30XX on Switch and PC. Atlas Fallen has a next gen and PC on August 10th. Stories of Blossom, Xbox Series, Xbox One and PC, August 16th. August 17th, Book of Hours of PC only. Bomb Rush, Cyberpunk on Switch and PC on August 18th, but also on that same day is Texas Chainsaw Massacre on everything except for Switch. Smurfs Kart on PS4, PS5, Xbox Series, Xbox One on August 22nd. Blasphemous 2, Xbox Series, next gen, Switch, PC. That's on the 24th. On the 25th is Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon on everything except for Switch. Goodbye Volcano High on PlayStations and PC on August 29th. Also on the 29th, these next three are on the 29th, is Rhapsody, Marvel Kingdom Chronicles, PS5, Switch and PC, Sea of Stars, PC, PS5, on everything. Under the Waves on everything except for Switch. The 30th, we have Daymare 1994 Sandcastle on everything except for Switch. Baldur's Gate, PS5 and PC on the 31st, but also on the 31st is War Hospital on next gen and PC. So when I'm looking at this one, the only ones that stick out to me is Baldur's Gate 3 and Atlas Fallen. I will try the Texas Chainsaw Massacre with you guys, assuming it's like Dead by Daylight or the Friday the 13th game that we played.
Like that.
Yeah,
that's
what
what
Friday the 13th.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, and so I'll give it. I think it'll be a good, fun little stream game with you guys.
If it's free, yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Yeah, if it's free, it's for me. That's how it goes. So, but aside from that, putting that to the side. Oh, and Armor. I would check out our Armor Core. It's been a very long time since I checked out our Armor Core. So I would do an Armor Core 6 right there. So there's 3 games instead of 2. So Baldur's Gate 3, Armor Core 6, and Atlas Fallen are the ones that's on my list. 9-ball.
Okay, for me, wow, it's not many for me either. 30 books of power. I don't know what that is. Probably Armor Core 6 definitely looks interesting. I don't even know what Blasphemous is, and I'm not even gonna bother. Armor Core 6 looks good. Anybody that knows that I like to play No Man's Sky, I love tinkering with ships and stuff, making them more effective, building them up.
Which one was this?
So, Armor Core 6.
Oh yeah.
And taking a mech, dude, you know I'm gonna have the time of my life, and we'll be sitting up there building it to like the best stats and putting on new weapons and all that. Outside of that, I have never really played a Baldur's Gate.
I haven't either, but it's an MMORPG that looks interesting to me.
Daymare looks interesting for a horror game, so I'm gonna may give that one depending on the price. Same for Baldur's Gate, but it'll probably just be in the wayside. Atlas Falling, no. Wait a minute, no, it might. I'm thinking of the other one. No, okay, I'm thinking of it. No, I'm gonna wait on that one. As for what was the other one? WrestleQuest, that really, it's got to be $10, less than $10, $5. Sea of Stars actually looks interesting, and I know it's like a classic, but sometimes I like those nostalgic sprite animated games because they can be so fun sometimes.
A lot of times they have really good stories. Mainly, it's because that's what they're focused on is the story, and it's so good.
Sea of Stars has that look. Hopefully, it does good. So I'll keep that one on the radar as well. And I think that's it. Because I don't think, to be honest, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre will last that long. The same way as Friday. What was that?
Yeah, Friday the
13th. Yeah, that didn't last that long.
Dead by Daylight's still going on, and that's a similar style of game.
Yeah, but it's sort of hard to break into that because of that.
Agreed. Mildewy.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go. First off, my biggest one is Armor Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. Love Armor Core games. Love playing in the beginning. I can't wait to get in this one. I'm hoping it's like Armor Core 5, where it's like you actually are in the mech piloting around, doing the blasting and stuff, and definitely increase the building capabilities of it. Like you had like that option in 5 where you could change out components and stuff. But I kind of want a little bit more in-depth stuff, kind of like they did in the earlier games. So that's going to be really interesting to see and really fun to play. I cannot wait for that one to come out. The only other ones that were here that kind of reached out to me, I've definitely been interested in Goodbye Volcano High. I loved Life is Strange. I like that story, choose like action kind of consequence story type of thing. So I love that. Boulder Gate's been like just been hearing about it, so I might pick it up. But to be honest, I've never played the first 2, so I don't know if it's like a continuation or if you can pick up Boulder Gates 3 and just run with it. I'm not sure. Kind of interesting, but that's about it. Sea of Stars definitely looks interesting. I would just need to look into it a bit more on my end to see if it's going to be something that I want to get. And then Under the Waves is definitely a feel for me. It's like a Subnautica thriller almost.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be a game on your list.
Yep. That's on my list.
Which one was it?
Under the Wave. It doesn't have building like Subnautica, but it's underwater exploration. You're trying to figure stuff out. Like it's definitely on my list to get for sure.
Yeah, I forgot about this one.
September, and there's quite a few in here that has my interest for September. But we have September 5th. We have 2 games that's coming out, which is Chance of Sinar, which is Switch and PC, but also for Switch and PC, which is Room Factory 3 Special. On September 6th is Starfield on Xbox and PC. Anonymous Code on PC, Switch, and PS4 on September 8th. Also on the 8th is Fae Farm on Switch only. Super Bomberman R2 on everything on September 13th. The Crew Motorfest on everything except for Switch on September 14th. Liza P on everything except for Switch, September 19th. Also on the 19th is Mortal Kombat 1 on next gen Switch and PC. It comes on the 19th, but I'm assuming if you pre-order it, you'll get early access, which is on the 15th. Party Animals on Xbox and PC, September 20th. Also on the 20th is Witchfire PC early access. Payday 3 on PS5 X or next gen PC on September 21st. The 26th has three games that's coming out, which is Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty expansion, Mineko's Night Market, Switch and PC, and then My Time at Sandrock on PC only. Cyberpunk is on PS5 or next gen and PC. And then lastly, to round out September is Infinity Strafe Dragon Quest: The Adventures of Dai on PS4, PS5, Xbox Series, PC on the 28th. So on this one, I would say Starfield is one that's up there. I'm not like super high on it, but it'll be on Game Pass, and it looks like it will still be fun, especially after the Starfield showcase yesterday. The Crew Motorfest, I'm curious to see if that's a continuation of the Crew video game. So if it is, I'm a little excited for it. I still have to beat the Crew video game in general, but if it's not, I don't know. Liza P, not really my cup of tea, but yeah, it's just not my cup of tea. If it's on Game Pass, I'll give it a little shot, but I don't think that's going to be a world I'm going to be into. But Mortal Kombat 1 looks interesting to me. Love to jump in that. Party Animals, I would love to just goof around with you guys in that. I think that'd be really fun. Payday 3 is one that's high on my list for this month, and that would be it for me. Mildewy.
Yeah, so out of this one here, I'm trying to get this trailer to play real quick because I was looking at the Miko's Night Market because I've not really heard of that one. That's a new one to me.
Yeah, Switch and PC. I actually haven't heard of that one either.
I'm trying to get it, but it's like I keep getting these Final Fantasy 16 ads. It's like, son of a gun, stop it. We know it's coming. I hear enough of it. Just give them the game and make it stop.
If you just go to YouTube,
like Dead Watch or whatever. It's like it's. Oh, this is on YouTube.
That's on YouTube. They're still doing that.
Yeah, it's like it's still just giving me all this crap. It's like.
Well, they're giving you greatness in different ways.
So, but I'll have to try and pull that up.
That's a little cutesy, little chibi style.
Yeah, it's a little chibi style. a lot of times I'm okay with that. That doesn't bother me at all. Liza P definitely is top. To see like a darker tale of like Pinocchio in a way, I'm definitely interested in that. Starfield, I'm waiting on Nineball to take the asteroid for me before I get that one. Rune Factory's always been fun, but I don't know if I would get this one right now. I'm not sure. I'd have to wait and see how I'm feeling on that one. Fae Farm looks cute, but I don't know. I feel like it's just trying to mimic Stardew Valley a bit too much, in my opinion. I've got Craftopia I gotta get through in other games, so I'm like, I'm okay holding off on that. Yeah, Party Animals definitely looks like something. If it's free to play, I'm down for just getting this from shits and giggles with everyone. But it's only right now Xbox and PC, so if it comes on Steam, sure. But other than that, yeah, Witchfire definitely looks really interesting. I'm really interested in that one to see like what they do. My Time at Sandrock, I'm actually I want to get. It's just I'm still trying to play through My Time at Portia, which is actually the first version of it. So, because I actually make mention to My Time at Sandrock. So, I'll probably pick that one up maybe around close time for launch. I'm not sure. I think they've been going through early access still on Steam. Give me a second here. And if my thing wants to even type. Yeah, My Time at Sandrock, it's currently early access, so if it goes on sale actually beforehand, I might pick it up since they're getting ready to launch it for full game. But it's a really good game, good story. Choose your own kind of way like you interact with people and all, got relationships, vibes, building, crafting, fighting creatures and monsters, and kind of does have a little bit of an end story to it too. So it's a good game. I enjoy it.
It's the Nineball.
Let's see what we've got here. Starfield, of course. And you already know I pre-ordered Starfield. Yep. If you're going to pre-order it, somebody actually told me about a deal on Green Man Game that had 20% off. I pre-ordered it because, of course, I'm a No Man's Sky person. I love that tinkering of your ships and all that. And I love the simple thing of exploring new worlds and figuring stuff out. I love that stuff. I love the sciencey stuff. And I love sci-fi. And I have a lot of faith. Even if this game kind of flops, it's not that bad. Because, the modding community is going to be there to pick up the mess. So, it's not a real bad investment for me. So, I'm, of course, hyped for Starfield. Outside of that, Lies of P is one of those games I feel like I can wait on. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's very much so-y. Mortal Kombat 1 looks amazing, by the way.
It really does. It really does.
I don't play fighting games, but Mortal Kombat 1 really.
And I don't play a ton of fighting games as of recently. Like, I'll dabble in them and everything like that, especially if I have like people over or anything. But I was over this weekend on Saturday. I went to my buddy's house to watch the UEFA Manchester City versus Inter. Which, side note, for you guys know this. So it did come down to one team costing me $250,000. Just so you guys know. So that was the result of the game on Saturday. Is that team ended up winning. So the team beforehand cost me $250,000. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Yeah, it sucks. It really sucks. But anyway, but then I stayed over. We were playing some video games. I brought my PS5 over. We played a lot of the PlayStation Plus like premium catalog games, and on there was Mortal Kombat 11, and we were playing that. And dude, we had so much fun with that. I was just like, bro, like this is pretty fun. Like I'm actually kind of surprised I haven't went back to play Injustice. I haven't played Injustice for the story or anything like that. I haven't played Mortal Kombat for the story, which Mortal Kombat actually has a story now. Like it has a good story which explains Mortal Kombat 1. And I was like, are you kidding me? And then seeing how Mortal Kombat 1 looks and the story of that, I'm just like, yo, this looks really good. This looks really good. So I agree with you. I say all that. I know it's kind of long-winded there, but I say all that to say you are correct. I agree with you. It looks amazing. Go on. Go. You kept going?
Yeah, I had a couple more.
All right, go for it.
Sorry. Party Animals. I don't know about which fire. Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty, I feel like will be good because of the simple fact that you know this is your only last chance. I'm on the fence about the price. It's about I think $30 for the expansion, but I think it's gonna be good. It might be worth a pickup, and since there's not a lot of stuff coming out. But one of the other big ones outside of them is My Time at Sandrock. It looks like fun. I didn't know if anybody else was picking it up. Like I didn't think nobody else.
It's got multiplayer, does it? Can't remember.
I think it does. I want to say if it does, it's really gonna be good.
No, it looks like it's only single player still. At least according to the Steam store, it's the only marks I see on there.
I was hoping it was multiplayer because it looked interesting. I was gonna look more into it.
Oh, it's definitely a fun game still, single player. I still enjoy it. It's kind of got that kind of like the romancing system, like where you have to like build people things up before you can even romance them. Talk to them, give them gifts, that sort of thing. You're trying to build up your shop. At least in my time, Porsche is like you're trying to build up your workshop, be the best, build stuff, help the town get going and all. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's the same thing with Sandrock, if I remember right. You're trying to help the town build up and get better. So, yeah.
Okay. October, we have Sword Art Online Last Recollection on everything except for Switch on October 6th. October 10th is Forza Motorsport on the Xbox and PC. October 12th is Assassin's Creed Mirage on everything except for Switch. Lords of the Fallen comes out on next gen and PC on October 13th. The 17th is ALWT 2 on next gen and PC. October 19th has Endless Dungeon and World of Horror. Endless Dungeon comes out on everything except for on everything, and then World of Horror comes out on Switch, PS5, PS4, and PC. October 20th is Marvel Spider-Man 2, which is PS5 only. October 24th is Cities Skylines 2, next gen and PC. And then Alone in the Dark on next gen and PC on October 25th. So this one, Sword Art Online Last Recollection looks really good to me. And then Marvel Spider-Man 2 looks good to me. The one that's on my radar, well, let me rephrase that. Spider-Man 2 looks amazing to me. The one that's on my radar, that looks like it could be good, but I'm not going to pick it up at day one. But if I have nothing else to play going on, it would be Assassin's Creed Mirage. Mildewy.
First things first, Marvel Spider-Man 2. That might actually get me back into doing a bit of solo streaming. I know I've been off of that, and y'all are probably wondering why I'm even bothering getting back in. It's because I don't have anything else better to do. I got no life. I'm not like Malachi or Nineball. That one is definitely on my thing. Lords of the Fallen, the remake for the Lords of the Fallen game series, that one looks really nice. I kind of want to see more of that, but definitely have that one on my eye. Alan Wake 2, I need to play the first one first to get into the second one. So that one's going to be on the pause. And of course, you guys know me. Love my city building, love everything. So Cities Skyline 2 is definitely on my watch list, but Marvel Spider-Man is going to definitely trump right now. That's for sure. So, yeah.
All right.
That's the only ones I got for October.
Oh,
It's the Nineball Corner Pocket.
so what do I got?
The whole list.
Not many on this one. I would say Alan Wake 2, City Skylines 2, and Alone in the Dark. Hopefully they fix Alone in the Dark. It kind of... Okay, so the history of Alone in the Dark, it's one of the granddaddy of horror games. And then it just went down the roller coaster. It just fell. And it fell hard. I mean, it went down the stairs head first. It wasn't pretty. It's been in a bad state ever since. The Alone in the Darks I've been playing were pretty bad. But like I said, my top one is Alan Wake 2. I loved Alan Wake 1. I love those. For me, horror, I love more psychological horror more than any other type of horror. I think one of my favorites is psychological. So Alan Wake was like that's one reason why I did like Hellblade, because it was that style. City Skylines for just building stuff. It's one of those games where you can just relax, turn your brain off, and just build a city. And like I said, Alone in the Dark, I want to see what happens with it. Might get it's going to be on Xbox. So I'll probably put that on there for my niece and them show up. They can play that game. So I don't like to play racing games anyway. Outside of that, nothing really screams at me.
Oh, you're not excited for Spider-Man 2?
I haven't even really beaten Spider-Man 1.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Breaking my heart, man.
And then lastly, because we have nothing in December, we have November, 4 games that's coming out. On the 3rd is Jumanji Wild Adventures on everything. The day before on PC and Next Gen, that's November 10th. November 14th is Hogwarts Legacy coming to Switch. Persona 5 Tactica coming on everything, and that is on November 17th. There's only one game that semi has my interest. There's only one game out of these 4 that semi has my interest, and that is Jumanji Wild Adventures. I'll like to try it out. With friends, of course, but I would like to try it out.
I definitely would say if that one comes out and has, multiplayer aspects, for sure.
I think it does.
I would hope it does. It kind of gives me that, what's it called? That looks like Labyrinth game. You remember like those old arcade games? You just got the 4 controller, like the 4 sticks and like buttons and all.
Okay, what was that game?
Like dungeon crawler type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm talking about, Nightball.
Yeah.
What game was that?
Yeah.
You gained a level.
Oh, Gauntlet Legends.
Gauntlet Legends, yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your wizard has gained a level.
Yeah, I was honestly I was about to say that, but I was just like, he can't be talking about Gauntlet Legends, but yeah. Nineball, what out of these 4 games right there, is there any that stick out to you that you want to try?
I guess Jumanji. What is the day before? I don't know about Persona 5 Tactical. I mean, I don't mind the chibi, but
it looks dumb. The day before looks like we might have to look up some gameplay. This looks kind of.
The day before came out after the day.
I know, right? Yeah, this one looks kind of. I mean, and again, we haven't seen any stuff for it, but I think we might have to run a trailer on this. We got a little bit of time.
Official trailer right here.
Yeah. Let me go and pull up a trailer for you guys, so we'll watch it together. Yeah, because I've never heard of the day before, and I just literally looked it up, and now it looks quite interesting. So we have a 4-minute trailer that came out a year ago. And then a 10-minute trailer of the gameplay that came out 4 months ago. So we're going to look at this official trailer that came out 6 days ago first. We're going to look this up first. And let me get this here. I'll pop this out. Bam. Bam. And I'm going to share my stuff. Oh, share my screen. Where you at? Day before. Let me know when you guys can see my screen.
I can see your screen.
All right.
Yeah, this is it. I'm looking at Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty.
That's because it's like I said, they've been throwing up trailers for all these games on there.
All right, and now bring this on over here. We're doing this. You have some real time stuff at the moment. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, that are watching right now. But this game looks quite intriguing. I wanted to make sure we cover this bad boy. Why is it looking like this?
I don't know.
Oh, that's why. That's why.
You wanna use mine?
No, I'm good. It was a small little thing. All right, we're good here. Properties, bam. Day before official trailer. All right, we in business. And up. Oh, there we go. And 3, 2, 1.
V,
Little ad.
about the bomb ticking in your head, and I can save your life.
And it's gonna play right after this ad.
Moving! Run!
New spy thriller.
Changed. Need to know if you're with me. Wherever she goes, people get hurt. Bodies drop.
They got that guy coming back.
Come on. Pull the
Idris Elba, or are you talking about?
No,
There it is.
the one dude from the what was that mission? Oh yeah, let me not say.
Here we
that
go.
mission.
Yeah.
It's 36 seconds.
Oh my gosh, this looks incredible so far.
Oh, this trailer, this one's only like 37 seconds.
Yeah, there's like a gameplay trailer.
Yeah. Well, I want to see this and then a little bit of gameplay. Best survival experience of the year, day before.
For November 10th.
You should check out the second one.
Yeah, there's one that was. This is the gameplay trailer now.
No shape for this fight.
Experience the 6-episode event. Join me in the extinction of the human race.
And we're not gonna watch the whole because it's like 10 minutes long, so we're not gonna watch the whole thing. But I am gonna skip around a little bit.
Disney Plus.
Oh wow, this is a zombie game.
Yeah, so might be like Night of the Dead.
It looks like it's gonna be like The Last of Us.
Kind of
Yeah,
got that.
A multiplayer Last of Us?
Oh, you've
No.
never played Night of the Dead, have you?
No.
Yeah, for me it has kind of that look to it in a way.
Yeah, no. This looks like straight up like The Last of Us to me. I think me and Mildew we played 7 Days to Live or something like that. 7 Days to Die. A little sprinting. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I wonder if this is going to be multi. Can someone look it up to see if this is going to be multiplayer?
It's multiplayer,
Well,
Jeff.
It is.
I'm getting some stuff from some people saying that apparently it's fake.
That this is fake.
Mm-hmm.
How is this fake? This is from IGN's actual page.
Well, apparently because they pulled down. I don't know. Like I'm about to look it up here. They're saying it's because apparently it was undergoing copyright issues.
Oh, so it's not
No.
fake. It's just probably doing something legally because it has a release date and everything, and that was on GameSpot's page. And this right here is from IGN's YouTube.
Yeah, this was 4 months ago. These are saying 3 months ago.
Let me look.
At least
I'm
the name is dead. They're saying. I don't know if they're going to be doing.
You got your little crafting right there. It looks like.
This looks a lot, like I said, it looks so much like Night of the Dead for me.
Yeah.
We got to get back on that.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit so we can.
Yeah, let's see how the combat is. Okay, look like you got
Yeah.
hunger, thirst, and all that. I see
Yeah,
a thirst meter at the bottom.
yeah, I see that too. Yep. Yeah, stamina, thirst, and health.
Well, they got a website. They're saying
Oh.
multiplayer.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely multiplayer.
Again, it has an official release date on the GameSpot's page as far as games that's coming out. It's not even. There's even a section that I was about to get ready to go over with you guys. Let's talk about stuff that's still to be announced. It's not even in that section. It's confirmed for November.
Yeah, it says January 25th. They moved to this November 20th, 2023. City Imperial was delayed for some bizarre reasons. Let me see here.
Fried crispy chicken.
Apparently, someone else holds a trademark to the day before name.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
okay,
so it's just the name that they probably have to do something with.
yeah.
Probably, yeah.
What's this? Oh, that's kind of cool. You see how the letters are kind of like the numbers are kind of worn out.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you can tell what they pressed. I just gotta guess which order they pressed it in. I'm gonna fast forward it just a little bit more. We saw
people are just saying it's strange that they announced like right before they're going to do a demo release that they announced that they had to take it down because of
the
some
name.
trademark issue names. People are
Yeah.
they're just being suspicious of it. They're being sus, which I mean, I understand both sides. You know, I mean, if IGN's reporting it, then I mean they still got a website up with a name on it from what I saw. So
Yeah, I don't. Maybe they won. I don't know because like again, like it's.
I have no clue.
It is, yeah. It's just it's harder to believe that's fake when there's a release date and it's on the GameSpot's page and this is IGN's YouTube.
Yeah.
Now, that's two accredited sources right there.
It was originally scheduled to release last year in 2022, was delayed to March 1st, and then it was redelayed again until 2023. People are saying the reason it's bizarre is because the second delay was due to copyright of the name. So
They may not have known. Like some people, like there was one game a long time ago got delayed because it had the word "bros" in it.
yeah,
It's triggered Bethesda's lawyers.
well, there is like a whole issue, like an emoji for it. Like it looks like they put in the whole day before trademark registration and everything. So how this wasn't caught ahead of time, I have no idea.
Well, I'm gonna stop the stream for the video.
I mean, if it definitely comes out, it definitely, like Nemo said, it definitely gives me nine. It gives me Night of the Day fields mixed with like I want to say Division for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely Divisions. So I would definitely be down for it. Just multiplayer, like you know.
Yeah.
I mean, if you ever got on Night of the Dead and Malachi, like I'd definitely be popping up on our server. We'd be having some fun on that one because they got motorcycles and other vehicles now. Having a grand old time there.
This definitely that I will say I didn't have that on my radar because I didn't know what it was. But looking at that, if that's really what the gameplay is just now, I would definitely give that a shot for that game because like I said, it looked pretty cool. So aside from Jumanji, and it looks like I have another one, which is now what was that game called? It was called
The Day Before.
The Day Before. Yeah, interesting. Mildewy, what about you? Yeah, is this the same? Like, what's your setup for November? What's it looking like?
I mean, if Day Before is real, that one's definitely interested. Jumanji just to be if it comes on and co-op play and people are on it that we want to play with, you know.
I heard that.
So,
And then just some games on here. We're not gonna sit there and talk about it, but if there's a game that you're excited for, when I mention it, make some noise for it. And then this is games to be announced. So 1000X Resist, Abiotic Factor, After the Fall, After Us, Angerfoot.
Oh,
yeah, After the Fall, PSVR 2, Angerfoot, Arcadian Atlas, Arc Raiders, Arizona Sunshine 2, Ark Survival Ascended, Arin, The Book of Heroes, Asuka, Assassin's Creed Nexus, Banishers Ghost of Eden,
yeah.
Barkon, Baton Katos 1 and 2 HD Remastered, BattleBit Remastered, Behemoth, Biogun, Black Myth Wukong, woo! Blasphemous 2, Blazing Strike, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, but Botany Manor, and also, by the way, just a quick little quip in there. There might be some games that's in here that I've already mentioned, but these are talking about coming to these platforms. They're still to be announced. Just make sure there's a disclaimer there. Boundary, Bounty Star, Bramble the Mountain King, Bulwark, Falconeer Chronicles. If that's what I think it is, then that's a small little woo. Call of Duty Warzone Mobile, Capes, Cities VR Enhanced Edition, Cocoon, Convergence, a League of Legends story, Creature Keeper, Crossfire Sierra Squad, woo! Cyber Knights Flashpoint, Signi, All Guns A Blazing, Cygnus Enterprises, Daydream Forgotten Sorrow, Deca Police, Desta The Memories Between, Dordong, Dune Spice Wars, woo! Dungeons of the Amber Griffin, Earth from Another Sun, Earthlock 2, Ebenezer and the Visible World, Ayuden Chronicles 100 Heroes, Eater Knights, woo! Everspace 2, Everywhere, F1 Man. What was that woo for?
Everspace.
It was for Everspace 2? Yep. Everywhere, F1 Manager 2023, Fashion Dreamer, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Let's go! Woo, woo, woo! Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. Help Wanted 2. Flashback 2. Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn. Flock, Front Mission 2 Remake. Frozen Flame. Ghostbusters Rise of the Ghost Lord. Ghost Runner 2. Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective. Glimmer and Mirror. Gory Cuddle Carnage. Gunbrella. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. That one gets a small woof. That one gets a small woof for me. Harmony, The Fall of Riviera. Helldivers 2. Woo! Woo, woo, woo. Hell is Us. Hell is Us. Was that where you were there for the Mildewy?
No, I'm just was following you guys.
Oh. Hell Sweeper VR. Hercule. Porat, The London Case, Hyenas, Hyper Light Breaker, Hightail, Ib, Inazama 11, Victory Road of Heroes, Industries of Titan, Inkbound, Jump Light Odyssey, Jusant, Jurassic World Aftermath Collection.
I think Inkbound. Wait a minute, I think Inkbound was the real. No, it's not. That's the bad one. Never mind. Sorry.
Carlson, Karamazoo, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the game.
Oh my god! Yeah, I forgot they're doing that.
we gotta give a little woo for that one.
Yeah.
Level 0, Look and Veil, Lifeless Moon, Lightyear Frontier, like a Dragon Gaiden, The Man Who Erased His Name, Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, Mask of the Rose, Master Detective Archives, Rain Code, Master Plan Tycoon, Mega Man and X Dive Offline, Men of War 2, Metal Slug Tactics, Mina the Hollower, Mineko's Night Market, Moon Mystery, Mortal Kombat Onslaught, Moving Out 2, Mumbai Gullies, Nightingale, Nine Souls, Off the Grid, Once Human, Ova Magica, Pacific Drive, Pal World, woo! Paradise Project, Park Beyond, Party Animals, woo!
Get a party animal.
Pepper Grinder, Pistol Whip, Pixel Junk Scrappers Deluxe, Prehistoric Kingdoms, Pragmata. That gets a small woo for me. Quilts and Couts of Calico, Raiden X Mikado Maniacs, Ravenswatch, Read Only Memories, Nero Driver, Remedium, Replaced, Rift of the Necrodancer, RoboCop Rogue City, Romance Ilvania, Sacrifier, Someday Amigo, Party Central, Shkim, Shadow of Doubts, Sherlock Holmes The Awakened, Silent Hill Ascension.
Yeah, that's actually I think a 4-player game. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, let's see if it comes out.
Well, it has been in a lot of trailers. I believe that's why the catchphrase is "Face Your Traumas Together."
Skate Story, Song of Nunu, a League of Legends story, Songs of Conquest. Yeah, Song of Nunu, a League of Legends story, Songs of Conquest, Solium Infernum, Sonic Superstars. That gets a small woo from me. SpongeBob SquarePants: The Cosmic Shake. The Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl.
Yeah, they get the woo from me.
Star Wars Hunters. Steam World Build. Stellar Blade. Woo! Woo! Stick It to the Stickman. Suikoden 1 and 2 HD remastered. Super Bomberman R2. System Shock.
Woo!
Tales of Symphonia.
I'm already out, and I get to woo too for Stealth Symphonia. Woo!
Tentacular. Terranel. Tesla Grad 2. Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. The Dark Pictures Switchback VR. The Invincible. The Isle Tide Hotel. The Last Faith. The Legend of Heroes Trails into Riviera. The Light Brigade. The Plucky Squire. The Repair House. The Siege and the Sandfox. The Sisters 2 Road to Fame. The Talos Principle 2. The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners Chapter 2. The Wandering Village. The Wolf Among Us 2.
Woo! I get the big woo.
Thirsty Suitors. Time Flies. Tintin Reporter Cigars of the Pharaoh. Total War Pharaoh. The Stars. Untamed Tactics. Venba. Vengeful Guardian Moonrider. Warhammer 40k Dark Tide. Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2.
Woo! Yeah, they get...
Warhammer 40k Warp Forge.
I don't know what that is. Oh, got it. That's what I think it is. Is this dealing with the warp? I think it's spaceship.
Warhaven. Wild Hearts. WrestleQuest. Wild Hearts. That's out on everything, right?
Yeah. So is Dark
I guess they're gonna make PS4. And, they're gonna make next gen versions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I think what's out right now is not next gen version, so that makes sense.
No, it's just PS5 right now.
PS4, you mean?
No, I think it's 5 because I've got my 5.
Oh, on here it's saying it's coming out. Well, I mean, now remember, we can't get PS4 games on the PS5.
I don't think it was released 5 or 4.
Because it's saying on here that's PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
Give me a second.
Yeah. As he's looking that up, WrestleQuest, Exonauts, Ease 9, Maelstrom Nox, Zenith, The Last City.
I didn't really like Z's 9. I didn't like the main protagonist.
Yeah, it was already released by PS5. PS5, yeah. Xbox Series X, and Series S, Microsoft Windows.
Yeah, I don't know why it's still up here then, because the same Wild Hearts is up here. It's to be announced for PS5, Xbox Series X, S, and PC.
Yep, they've already announced that one.
Yep. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's actually the show, because we have 13 minutes left. And then we have 3 other showcases that had happened. One of them was, again, 2 of them we reacted to, which is Summer Game Fest and the PlayStation Showcase. And then for the Xbox Showcase, if you guys want to, make sure you guys go to It's the Nine Balls channel on Twitch to see his reaction. Danny Adams 45. Hey, hi. How's it going? Hope you're doing well.
Hey, welcome to the chat.
Yep. Yes. We're actually about to get ready to wrap it up, but as I was just saying, if you guys want to check out the Xbox Showcase reaction of It's the Nine Ball, where can they find you?
On It's the Nine Ball at twitch.tv.
There you go. So you go to www.twitch.tv/It's the Nine Ball, all one word, all exactly how it sounds. And correct me if I'm wrong here, but it's ITSTHENINEBALL. Is that correct? It's the Nine Ball. There we go. Cool. All one word, all together. There you go. So make sure you guys checking them out. And then again, just want to give a shout out for you guys again for that's watching right now, especially for the first time chatter ever. Again, Mr. or Mrs. Adams 45. appreciate you again for tuning in. We are here typically every single Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, talking about video game news, reactions. Sometimes we'll do like little review videos and all that good stuff. Talk about anime too as well. Anything that has to do with the entertainment industry, we kind of cover. Today, there's not really, even though there's a lot of announcements because of showcases that happen, there's not really a lot of news. So we just kind of went through through the list of games that were coming out this year and talked about our hype level for each one, which ones we're excited about for the remainder of this year. Next Tuesday, we'll see what news we have then, and we'll reconvene at that time. So make sure you check it in. If you're on the East Coast, make sure you're, again, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're on the West Coast, that's like, I think that's like, what, it's 3 p.m. your time? I think that's 3 p.m. your time. You're 3 hours behind us. If you are in Japan, let me see what time it's in Japan is right now, actually. Yeah, just to be on the safe side, I'm not going to guesstimate with that one. What time is it in Japan? Japan. There we go. It is 8:19 a.m. So if you are up watching this right now, we definitely appreciate you. Love you. That means for you guys, it would have to start at 7 a.m. if you want to watch our 6 p.m. showcase. So yeah, so there you have it. Yep. And if you do that,
sleep, people.
Yeah, it's definitely get some sleep. But again, just wanted to throw that out there. So be on the lookout for more updates and new streams and all that good stuff. Nothing coming this Saturday. But next Tuesday, we'll be back at it like a bad habit here, the three of us talking about video game news. So until next time, everybody, we love you. We appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys are getting your Rep Sports, REPP Sports or your Raise Energy drinks at Rep Sports, REPPsports.com. Type in ALWT Gaming at checkout and get 15% off your Raise Energy drinks. They're quite delicious. I ran out of all of mine. I got to get some more eventually.
You didn't drink them all at once, did you?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. I'm not trying to have my heart racing.
You totally
did
it.
That is not the way to live.
You would have your heart.
That is not the way to live. But
we know you did it. You did it.
Anyway, again, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Signing off, I am Malachi36, a.k.a. Flash. Over here, we have Mildewy Carrot, a.k.a. It's Harvest Season. And down here, we have Mildewy Carrot, or It's the Nine Ball, a.k.a. Corner Pocket, a.k.a. Mr. Billiards. Until next time, everybody. Control, Alt,
Complete.
Peace. I carry like a wrecking ball. You like my singing?
Ruined it all.